Hello, everyone. How are you? We're on Zoom live and also live on our Facebook as well. And today, welcome back our Content Freedom Challenge. Today is day 3. And day 1, we focus on the purpose, how to clarify and align with your purpose and how to clarify your niche as well and create that content offer to really attract people's attention to it and what's a call to action. And then on day 2, we focus on the content art, about your identity, what is your charisma, what's your energy, what's your source, and to really get yourself really answer that 3 questions, right? Yesterday on the live, I shared with you that 3 questions you unconsciously, like your audience and your potential audience and ideal clients, they are asking inside of themselves, and you need to answer those questions for them, right? And today is the day 3 about the content size. I want to quickly show you what we will cover on this day, okay? I will show you quite soon from the screen, and make sure that you will join in. Click the link we shared previously in our post. Join this challenge, either as a general member or VIP member. You will get into the full content, full teach. We're showing you how to master the art and science. So let me quickly show you the screen and give you a feeling. Oh, okay, like a peek and a feeling about what we will do during our challenge. And this is at like a higher level quick review. For Content Freedom Challenge, we have 5 days to help you to make a better income and a greater impact. And also the 5 days from the content purpose to content art to content science, then content strategies and the movement. So today we focus on day 3 is about today you will now know what, when, how, and where for your content. It's all about the content science, okay, different aspect of content. And then what makes your content well received. You need to understand the science so that when you design, when you create, when you present, your content will really be well received in the market and really generate an impact. So target is we will master the major content formats and categories, set up your content calendar and environment, and also design your content themes and keys. This is a review of what we will actually do inside of our 5-day challenge. Okay, it's on our day 3. This is the highlights for you to see what's going on here. And now I want to focus on just the first 2, okay, to give you some feeling and experience. So the major content format, there are 4 different kind of formats of content, either by like text reading, right, or for static site, for image, or audio. Meaning, you know, different people have different senses. Like they have advantages on different senses. It's just like everyone has different DNAs, right? Everyone has like a preference. Like for me, I personally I'm a visual person. I like video. So you need to find both your favorite formats and also understand your ideal audience. Remember day 1, we talked about the niche to help you understand who are your ideal niche and the people you want to help. And you need to find out their patterns, what's their preference, what kind of a format they like to consume content. Okay, so if, for example, if you are facing some people, they like podcasts, you may use that because they want to listen, because they, for example, they are busy, they are driving, or they are doing other things. They want to listen to podcasts at the same time. Or other people like me, right? They are visual person. They want to watch videos, and majority of their time when they learn new things, maybe they are staying on YouTube to search for things to learn, right? So you need to understand that you could do survey, you could do like ask the questions, all these ways to connect. What's their feedback? What's their what their preferred format? Then you want to focus on that, okay? And also combine with what you prefer and develop something. It's like a favorite matching, so that you could develop some format and the best platform for people to, like, for you to provide content and for people to consume your content. And so we will, like, on the challenge, we will, especially for our VIP members, we will help them to do the implementations. We will help them to clarify what's their favorite way, what's their strength, and what's their ideal client's favorite, and help them to decide which way and format and also like platforms they would choose to create their content. And then the next one is today's highlights. I want to major focus on this part. Let me move a little bit up. So the major content categories. And here, the categories, we summarize the 12 categories. And I want to quickly go over. And during our challenge itself, we will do all this detailed work and we'll share with you the different categories and also examples. Okay, so here quickly on the high level, the highlight is the one is like daily themes through the week. And by the way, for example, in my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs Group on Facebook, I have daily themes. I remember like 1 year, I was purely focused on that themes, especially at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning, for you are beginners, if you are not quite sure about what kind of content to share, it's great to create that themes in advance, so that every day you just refer to that themes to give you that kind of reminder and also something to refer to. And you can either do research or you can think or you can learn, and you can get that kind of content related to that thing, related to that topic for that specific day, right? For example, people say, oh, it's like a Tuesday. For Tuesday, they want to share what either it's like people share your Instagram handle, so everybody follow each other, support each other, right? Or somebody want to share like a day, Wednesday, share about your blog. On Monday, for example, my Monday is Momentum Monday. Every Monday, I'm now doing the like Momentum live events. Previously, I remember Monday I had a different topic. It's just like different every day. You choose what kind of themes you like and related to your niche, related to problems you're solving, related to the solutions you're providing. Okay, so and then the day two is number 2 is the daily quotes about your could be your affirmations, your inspirations. I remember 1 year, should be like 2018. Every day I gave myself that challenge, 365 days challenge of abundance today. So every day I pre-designed some formats already, but every day I need to think about the best inspirations and abundance I got, that kind of wisdom and the resources I got. So every day I create that post, like a postcard. I share in my network, and that year I created a lot of like traffic, and so many people give the loves. They like all those quotes and the designings. And then after that, I put everything together, all those those abundance today together. I even published my book called Abundance, Unstoppable Abundance Today. Every day, 365 days, I was putting that. I remember Amazon is like could not print it. It will be very expensive. You print like 365 pages. So I split that into like a few months. So I published the first month for a few. And actually, I need to do that more and to create it. I'm still looking for some like ways to put into maybe like a calendar. Like every year when you open a page, you can find like that day's abundance today. So some ideas for you, okay? And then number 3 is like niche and keywords. From our day 1, we help you to understand what's your niche, and then find those keywords that you will keep using, and you can use those keywords for your search engine, for your like hashtags in social media, and also you can use those words to create your content. Number 4 is use ask strategies. Like people love questions. If you want to have more engagement, use the ask strategies. Number 5 is Facebook Live, YouTube videos, or expert talks on podcast, Instagram, or any other media. It's like live, go live, okay, go live. I try to use YouTube Go Live and Facebook Live, and also sometimes Instagram Live and like a reel, right? So those ones people likes. I just noticed that the videos definitely get more likes and followers and views than static things. So you want to try explore different platforms to see which one you may like and want to stick to it and do more, okay? And number 6, customer experience and engagement. Oh, this is very interesting. And you invite your audience or customer to get the experience. Oh, by the way, I'm doing exactly this one, right? I'm now in this challenge, Content Freedom 5-day challenge. I'm now inviting you to have a highlights review with you. So you will get a taste of what we will be providing during the challenge. So this is the exact example we are now in, okay? And number 7, your program modules. If you design some program and modules, and every module you can pick it out and have a content or have a topic on it. And then number 7, testimonials and successful cases are always great, right? And for example, I previously shared one of my clients. He launched, we helped him to get from just the idea. He never had a business before. and he was studying other people's program, right? He did not have his own program or business. So we figured out about his purpose, his passion, his ideas, his all this kind of like the things he could like have some expertise and the things he knows that's much more, like at least a few steps more than other people, right? He could teach other people. So we found that strengths and helped him to package everything, to clarify his niche and also design his brand and design his offer, whole structure and the modules as well. And then help him define that, like design his message, his content, and help him launch his business just within a few short 2 or 3 months. And guess what? We also taught him to use all this content, what I'm sharing with you. And I encourage him to do that, like a content sharing. He did not even do that every day. He only posted maybe like a 1 or 2 a week, every week. But guess what? Within 1 month, he got at least 3 or 4 paid clients. The first month when he launched, 4 clients. Everyone paid him over thousands of dollars. So even like the first month of his launching, within just 2 or 3 weeks, he got a profit. So that's a great thing we're doing. It's definitely either you have a business, okay, or if you never, maybe you similarly you never launched your business before, we could help you, okay. If you join our challenge, we will share more with you how you could join us to get this kind of help. And also, like if you already have your business, but you are thinking about either further clarify your niche or maybe launch your next big project, we can definitely help you to accelerate that process and really launch and get profitable, okay, and get your needs and the clients. And now, okay, get back to the major content categories. Number 8, 9 now, right? Inside and outside of industry inspirations and cases. For example, industry inspirations cases, whichever like industry you are in, always watch out for the trends, right? For what kind of big events are occurring, and you want to be like almost like Russell Brunson called, it's like a reporter. You want to be a reporter and follow those trends and share the best inspiration and learning you learned with your audience, so that you can grow together with them in that industry. And for example, in my industry, number 9, there's a duplication. In my industry, for example, coaching industry, right? We have those like great mentors and masters, what big events they are hosting, and whatever I learned from that, I will share with my networks as well. So, and then now number 10, your hobbies and personal interests. This is actually Gina Kutcher. She is quite famous on Instagram and also teaching entrepreneurs how to create their content. They call it like 5 categories, right? She called it 5 categories. This could be like including your hobbies and personal interests design into your categories. By the way, we have 12 categories, much more than what she's teaching. And here's just like you want to have a dynamics and diversity, right? You do not want just every day to only talk about your business, only talk about anything just like what you are helping people and offer or pitch, right? It's like people will get bored on that, and nobody wants to be just listen to. And by the way, remember yesterday we talked about how people would like to follow you and would like to really you answer these 3 questions, right? The people will ask like, if you really care about me, you can really help me, or and that if I can really trust you, right? Those areas, and that's exactly why you need those categories. Especially when you show your hobbies, your personal interests, like show that a human side of your lives. Like I know Gina Kutcher keeps sharing her family, her babies, right, her daily lives, all those kind of like lifestyle things that attract people a lot, because people, we're not here just for business. We are every day, we're living, we're doing this and that. We have families, we have kids, we have like friends, we have all this like life things going on. If you're only showing like actually, this is a good lesson for me as well. I'm a personally like a Asian background, not very like a social, not very like open to share our private life side, right? So actually, this part I need to catch up as well, and how to share more about your life, what's going on every day. And by the way, my kids are now teenagers. They are shy. They are not very, they are not open for me to like share their pictures or videos anymore. Like I remember my daughter, 12 years old. That's a big like threshold. big difference. Before 12 years old, she's open, she's happy, she's like so brave, and share her. She asked me, begged me to open her, to create her own like YouTube channel, and she's doing like YouTube videos every week. And after 12-year old, and especially through a pandemic, maybe part of the, because of her growth, hormone changes, right? Another part of maybe because of her skin change as well. She got like a severe eczema, and that impact her image and confidence in herself as well. So she would not like to, so it's like everything found together. She does not want me to show her picture or video anymore. Gosh, so that's why I could only share the stories about them, like Dean Gross Assay did, right? He's sharing his children's stories, because he also has a similar age teenagers, and teenagers not comfortable for the parents to share their photos everywhere on the social media anyway, right? And also for the safety, we do not want to keep sharing our teenagers, our kids' images or things, right? But if like a holidays, maybe we can still get a chance to have some live exposure. But anyway, try as much as you could, right? Share some of your personal hobbies and your interests, so that people have a like a full image of you, integrated image. Okay, it's like a full and integrated image, like understand who you are, and like what you are doing, what you are interested, what you're passionate about. So that's true life. Okay, then they could trust you. That's where we said, if they can really trust you. Okay, that's an integrity, and inside and out, people can see what you are doing, so that they could have the resolution. All right. So now that's number 10. Okay, number 11, important live events and holidays. And for example, we have here, especially in the US, I have so many holidays, like US traditional holidays, and then Asian holidays, Jewish holidays, and different races holidays, right? So we have like it's really a big country of great many beautiful holidays. So and quite some events as well, live events. When you go there, I have some friends, like I remember there's one friend, an entrepreneur. She's doing finance business, but she has a hobby of going to different events, whatever, or like just like a news reporter. She's like have a hobby to be a reporter. And almost like every day, every week, she has some like new videos, and where shooting, like where she went and what kind of things are going on. Very brief, just like 2 or 3 minutes, but give people some like a refreshment. And based on that, she's using that content to attract a lot of people into her community. Okay, so and by the way, for example, if you are a foodie, right? If you are a gourmet person and you want to taste the food, the different places, that's just a hobby. You can definitely do that. I want to do that as well. I connected quite some photos on my cooking, and I went to like restaurants. I would definitely do something like that to share people with those wonderful food I taste. Okay, and then number 12 is really life experiences, spontaneous creativity, repurpose, and rejuvenation. And this is actually a huge part, especially if you are a creative person. Initially, I did not know. I was not sure if I'm a creative person, right? So actually, then after I created quite some content, I found the majority part I'm in this category, spontaneous creativity. I just found myself. It's very very strange. One way I'm very proactive. I want to plan everything. I want to, for example, I want to be like even remind my kids to be proactive, right? Plan everything. I put everything on my calendar, so I know what's going on. So I have a lot of control of your time, right? But at the same time, I also find myself be quite impulsive. And like if I plan to go someplace like during weekend to visit someplace, I'm totally spontaneous. I could be so flexible, and wherever we could go, right? So, but that's a great combination, right? So, right, I could have a planning and also creativity together. So it doesn't matter if you think you are very like a rigid person, you are not quite, you think you are not creative, right? You think maybe you're a boring person. Sometimes I think I'm a boring person. I'm too serious. I need more fun and just like jokes or like humors, right? In my life, that's as an Asian, okay? And maybe you think that you are not creative, or even though you are creative, sometimes if you create so many things, and then you will be like feel like out of your resources or out of, so everybody get that kind of they call it writer's blind zone or writer's block zone or anything like that, or stuck zone. I forgot what's the name, but it specifically means like even no matter how creative or inspiring you are, at some different times, like the time from time, you could run out of your ideas and inspirations, right? And then that's where you want to have more experience and get the inspirations from life itself, and also have a connections. Here I want to emphasize, have more connections with other people, find the communities you find yourself belong to, and also even create your communities. By the way, in our service, we teach people how to create and develop their thriving community, okay? So you will create your communities and have that kind of connections, and that will, and for example, I have both Abundant Entrepreneurs Group, and also I have my ally. I have my like Dream 100 ally people. Whenever I find some ideas or I have something I want to feedback, I will share with them. And people give me different opinion and perspective. That's wonderful. Okay, sometimes it's, and like yesterday, I was I shoot a video, right? I was I posted on my social media and asked my partners, so ally, to give me feedback, and immediately we worked on something. Just a few minutes back and forth brainstorming, and I get some new idea, and I updated my title of my video, and also updated the thumbnail or the picture of my video. So that's amazing, right? Just within a few minutes sometimes. But of course, majority time you want to have your own creative zone. Like they said, if you want to work fast, right, you work by yourself. Like if you want to have a quick inspirations, you want to do that by yourself. But at the same time, you want to work with other people so you could work far. So you want to use both ways, right? And also I would encourage you to do the journaling. Where's my journal? Here, Tony Robbins, the journaling. And you have those small notebooks with you. So every day, whenever you get, I use this one, physical one, and also use my cell phone one, because the cell phone is, I'm bringing it everywhere, right? I have the Evernote. Whenever I have some inspirations, I will write that down immediately, because in seconds, in like dozens of seconds, you may forget, okay? Trust me that sometimes I have super wonderful, like that's a long time ago already, because now I'm already on this great habits already. So whenever I have because I learned a lesson, right? I have some great idea and I need to go to sleep. I say, oh, okay, I remember that next morning I will write that down. So next morning, guess what? I forgot. No matter how great was that idea, okay, next morning. Or sometimes you were busy and you said, oh, after I finish this thing, and then I will get back to write that down. When you finish that thing and you come back, gosh, you forgot, right? So make sure that you will write down right away, either on your notebook or on your like your cell phone's Evernote, right? Develop those small, tiny, but great habits that will really help you save you tons of time. I remember, okay, one extra bonus idea, okay, when I especially during the 2018, right, I was doing the daily 365 days abundance today challenge. How did I not run out of my inspirations? All quotes by myself, okay, not from any others, but directed by myself. So whenever I had developed habits, whenever I get some great inspirations, I write that down and organize them by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in that kind of a sequence, right? And then I will come back to review those ones one by one, which one sometimes I update them, someone I reframe them, right? And to get the best quote I could get for that day. And so I accumulate. I do my best to accumulate extra. I always prepare like at least 1 or 2, at least, okay, for the next day. So that I'll always like one step ahead. Sometimes I accumulate over 10 new inspirations and quotes from myself and put on my list, so that and if I get into the momentum, I will use those templates I created before, right? So I could create a whole weeks of content, and sometimes even more. So that gave me some extra time. So you want to develop such kind of good habits that you can really get inspirations, share great content, at the same time save your time. Okay, that's some like small tips. Actually, we teach much more in our challenge, 5-day challenge, right? Make sure that you will click the link I will share under my video, that you click the link and join our challenge. And either you buy like tickets, general tickets or VIP tickets. I made them both very super affordable, because we put that into a special promotion, okay? From the original price, it's just less than half. So make sure that you will join and take the full benefits. And by the way, hold on, here I have a great gift to give to you. I will share this in under my video as well. This is the content creator for experts and leaders. Okay, this is a link. If you can, it's a little bit long. I will copy that into our comment. So make sure that you access that. It's a totally free for you. Okay, it's downloadable, and you can get this content creator with all these categories, and especially with the first few categories, I put all these explanations and examples, hundreds of examples for you, so that you can really get great benefits and get immediate inspiration as a reference. Almost I could call let's take it as your content Bible. Whenever you are out of inspiration resources, refer to those 12 categories. You will always find some great things to share. Okay, and related to, especially related to what you are, your niche and your offer, and use those areas, and but also target what you want to put people into action. Remember the first day we shared that. Okay, so that's for today's high level sharing on our day 3 content freedom challenge for content science. Tomorrow, make sure that you will come back, and we will share a little bit more about our content strategies. But the best way is to make sure that you log in, and then you could get on our Zoom live, have a direct Q&A with me and the implementation with me. Okay, so we'll look forward to seeing you inside. All right, bye. I need to stop the share. Yeah, get back to me. Look forward to seeing you inside the Content Freedom Challenge, on the Zoom and on our live interactions. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.